When I was saying we had an agreement here shareholding, Wetangula and Musalia negotiated a 30% stake in the government, not just their two positions. Walipopata hizo mbili wakanyamaza wakatosheka. Mimi nilikuwa napigania nyinyi kama mna rafiki wadi ya Western katika Kenya hii na katika Gachagua. When I was fighting kwa shares, yenu ilikuwa kwa karatasi imeandikwa. Mimi ya kwangu nilikuwa napigania na kuna bahali imeandikwa. Ndio nilikuwa na shida mingi sana na William Ruto. Kwa sababu ananiruka ile tulikubaliana a gentleman's agreement. Lakini yenu is written. And I want to challenge Musalia and Wetangula. The 30% that was negotiated for Western Kenya, fight for it. Don't be cowards. It is there, it is written.
Na mimi nimekuwa nasema kwamba jamii ya Muluya mimi kabila, jamii zingine pia wote wanajipanga. Nyinyi Waluya mmejipanga namna gani? Jamii ambayo yuko na population namba 2 Kenya. Lakini masuala ya Kenya ikipangwa, sisi hatuko kwa hiyo meza. Unataka kana namna hii kweli? Jamii ambayo ni kubwa namba 2 Kenya, masuala ikiongewa masuala ya muhimu, mnaambia nyinyi ni others.
Yes, Rigathi Gachagua has come out to attack Wetangula and Mudavadi for failing the Luhya nation. I keep on telling people that the Luhya nation is one of the caste community, because you cannot tell me that you are the second most populous tribe, yet you continue, being sidelined in the matters of politics. In countries, very many countries, are commented with the most populous and the second most populous are the one which normally produce competent presidential candidates. They even decide on the way how politics is done. But in Kenya, the Luhya nations continue to suffer because they have weak leaders. I keep on telling people that the more Musalia Mudavadi is at the helm of the Luhya politics, is the more the Luhya nation will suffer. In fact, a person who is supposed to lead the Luhya nation is supposed to be Wetangula, but Wetangula just wants to play it safe. In politics, you can't play it safe. That's why even when he supported William Ruto, he first ran for his senatorial seat, not wanting to lose. Yet if you want leadership, you give it all. Look at Gachagua. Gachagua even put his deputy president's position on the chalkboard for him to emerge out as a kingpin of the mountain. If it was maybe Wetangula would have resigned to retain the perks that come with the position. So the Luhya nation must chase away those two heads because they have kept the Luhya nation in the dark. So even Gachagua went out to attack Mudavadi and Wetangula to an extent of telling them that they negotiated for 30%, but the agreement has never been honored. And I think it is true. When you look at Mudavadi, he was given Prime Cabinet Secretary, a position that is not even in the Constitution. Just that to elevate him above these normal CSAs. So in this episode, I've come to talk about how Rigathi Gachagua talked about Mudavadi and Wetangula, called them out for failing the Luhya nation as it tries to enter the Western bloc, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So we all know for Rigathi Gachagua to be president, cemented in the morning, he must get a portion of the Western vote. And the closest the Western have ever been in government is because they worked with the Kikuyus. You remember Mike Kijana Amala was a deputy to Kibaki, I think. So that was the closest. Maybe with Moi, but Moi Mudavadi was there for months. So Rigathi Gachagua must start making inroads in the Western. Even if he gets 1 million votes from that side, he will be president in the morning. And by doing this, you must tackle the obstacles, and the obstacles are Mudavadi and Wetangula. They seem to be comfortable. That's why Raila Amolo has been taking away the votes from them. Before I proceed, I want to play a tape when Gachagua was calling out Wetangula and Mudavadi. Listen to it very carefully because it will be a basis for a discussion. Here's the tape.
With sons and daughters who are well educated, with professionals who have a lot of experience, why would we want to get into the national equation through a third party? It doesn't make sense to me, and that is my appeal to the people of this region to be united. Si ndio? Sisi tutaongea. Unajua pale kwa meza tutaweka kila kitu pale kwa meza. Na watu ya Western, for them to have meaningful impact, first you must be united. Na msikubali. Why do you want to come through somebody else on the national table? Are you lesser? Are you the sons and daughters of a lesser God? Why would a community with 5 million votes go through a third party to go to the national negotiation table? Let this region be united. 5 million. Wale watu ya Lower Eastern wakiongozwa na Kalonzo Musyoka 4 million. Sisi pale tuko na karibu 9 to 10. Watu ya Coast wakuje, wengine wakuje, tuongee. Sisi hatusemi we have tumeunga wengine mkono. Sisi tumeunga Rais William Ruto mkono unconditional. Tuliunga yeye mkono unconditional. And it's a great mistake that I made as a leader of that region to go to support William Ruto without conditions and without a written agreement, because he has shortchanged us and thrown us out of government because we were not careful. And to give credit to your sons Musalia and Wetangula, at least they seem to have known him better. At least wali insist wapewe agreement, although it has not been honored, but it is there. Na ndio nilishangaa nikiwa accused pale ati mambo ya shareholding, wabunge ya Western wakinifukuza. Mimi nilikuwa natetea nyinyi mpate share yenu. Your share was 30%, you only got 3%. Sasa mimi natetea nyinyi mpate shares yenu. You are promised 1,000 kilometers of tarmac, not an inch has been put. Mimi nilikuwa naulizia nyinyi hiyo. Mlikuwa promise Nzoia, Mumias itakuwa revived. Nothing has been done. Pan paper, nothing has been done. Mambo ya irrigation, nothing. When I was saying we had an agreement ya shareholding, Wetangula and Musalia negotiated a 30% stake in the government. Not just their two positions. Walipopata hizo mbili wakanyamaza wakatosheka. Mimi nilikuwa napigania nyinyi. Kama mna rafiki watu ya Western katika Kenya hii na katika Gachagua, when I was fighting kwa shares, yenu ilikuwa kwa karatasi imeandikwa. Mimi ya kwangu nilikuwa napigania na kuna bahali imeandikwa. Ndio nilikuwa na shida mingi sana na William Ruto kwa sababu ananiruka ile tulikubaliana a gentleman's agreement. Lakini yenu is written. And I want to challenge Musalia and Wetangula. The 30% that was negotiated for Western Kenya, fight for it. Don't be cowards. It is there, it is written. So, kama mna rafiki, mnaweza tegemea kwa hii Kenya ndio Gachagua. I meant well for this region. Sasa wabunge wenu wakaambiwa ati mimi ni mkabila nauliza shares. Na ile shares nauliza ni yenu. Ile mimi nauliza yangu is not written anywhere. Rais anaweza ruka ama asiruke. Lakini yenu haiwezi rukwa. So, we are saying, let the Luhya nation be united. And I have told you, I have seen brilliant sons of this land. The Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, the Honorable Cleo Malala, Governor NATEMBEYA and others. Please, back them up by being united. Because if you are not united, they cannot be strong in a negotiation.
So,
but if they come from...
First, Rigathi Gachagua was so strategic. He first called that Wetangula and Mudavadi because when they got their positions, they are not fighting for service delivery. Because in politics, first you must get their position as the people who fought. But secondly, your people ask you after you are removed from power, what did you do for their community? What will you say? I remember in 2022 they talked about Nzoia and others. It has never been revived. Yet you are the Speaker of Parliament. Yet you are the Prime Cabinet Secretary. That means that there is a problem. So Rigathi Gachagua is saying the right thing. And he was so strategic that after attacking Wetangula and Mudavadi, he mentioned the names like Cleophas Malala, Eugene Wamalwa, and NATEMBEYA. And remember, NATEMBEYA is a force to reckon up with. NATEMBEYA has had the same message, telling the Luhya nation to unite, telling them to come on the table so that they can negotiate for what they really have to get. That's the truth. Okay? On very many occasions, Governor NATEMBEYA has come out to ask the Luhya nation to unite. In fact, the most recent one is this. He said these statements. Listen to them very carefully.
Nasema kwamba jamii ya Muluya msemi ukabila, jamii zingine pia wote wanajipanga. Nyinyi Waluya mmejipanga namna gani? Jamii ambayo yuko na population namba 2 Kenya. Lakini masuala ya Kenya ikipangwa, sisi hatuko kwa hiyo meza. Tunataka namna hii kweli? Jamii ambayo ni kubwa namba 2 Kenya, masuala ikongea masuala ya muhimu, mnaambia nyinyi ni others. Muko na namba. Mimi nikiongea hivi, kuna mtu ambaye ameshtuka mahali anasema anatembea anaweka Waluya pamoja. Waluya kwa pamoja wanasema mambo ya Kenya itakuwa imebadilika kabisa, wataki. Muhabo never rera mambo ya baba ndio jambo kuna tembea. Jambo kama anatembea. Jambo kwa Muriena, weka yeye vitu kule nyumbani asipanda nafasi ya kuongea mambo mengine. Ni mtakubali maneno kweli? Kama watakuja kuongea leo nitaongea namna hii, wacha waongee. Lakini kuja kusema kwamba sisi Waluya hatuwezi fanya hivi, huyu amefanywa namna hii, tutafanya namna hiyo, maana tumesema nini? Ndio Waluya. Na mimi nimesema mchumana basiti. Mimi nimesema kama ni kubeba msalaba ya watu yangu, hata kama kuna hatari gani, mimi nimetoa roho yangu. Na mimi sirudi nyuma. Maana kama mimi sitafanya hivyo, nani mwingine atafanya zaidi? Watu wangu mtaokoka siku gani? Kama hakuna mtu ambaye atasema na usimame na sema ukweli wa Mwenyezi Mungu. Juzi nilipiga kelele, nikapiga kelele tukapata mtu kwa polisi. Nikapiga kelele tukapata mtu kwa jeshi. Nataka kupiga kelele watu wetu pia wakati wanafanya recruitment ya polisi, ya walimu, ya nini, malori kuja hapa. Watu wapande saki, watoto wako na madigrii, wako na certificate, alafu wanaenda kule kusimamia na watu wapande kwenda kwa shule. Nafasi yetu katika taifa la Kenya iko wapi? Hakuna haja jamii ambayo population ni 5% katika rasilimali ya Kenya wanapata 30%. Wala ambao ni 20% kama Waluya wanapata 2% na watu wananyamaza. Sisi tumesema kwa hiyo kiti ambayo watu wanapanga maneno kule, tunaenda kama jamii. Mkafukilao ni babu kwa mundu mlalabacha bamu rakumeza. Tawe. Hivi watu yangu nataka muone kitu gani mjue kwamba kukua pamoja ni jambo la muhimu. Mnangojea nini ndio muone kwamba kukua pamoja inaleta mali?
So, that is Governor NATEMBEYA. You clearly see him spreading the same message Rigathi Gachagua is spreading. And you want to tell me that in 2027 they won't get a converging point where Trans Nzoia will vote for Gachagua, because all signs show that NATEMBEYA will not vote for William Ruto. And whenever he stands up, he even drives out Raila Amolo Odinga for being in the Luhya politics, for always showing them the direction. Okay. So as we go further, we are going to see Rigathi Gachagua dividing the Luhya nation, and Rigathi Gachagua is going to be a president. That is the technique he's using, because trust me, for a very long time, first of all, Mudavadi and Wetangula used to put the Luhya nation in the opposition for a very long period of time. Because like it or not, every community wants to be in government, at least to see their sons and daughters in government. But after attaining those positions, they also want to see something flowing in their community. It's the reason as to why Mount Kenya has the biggest roads done. They have the biggest factories, infrastructure. Because they've been in government, they allow even things to flow. So you cannot tell me that you can be a cabinet secretary, a prime cabinet secretary with a speaker, and you fail at least to attract something in your community, even for those which were in your agreement. So Gachagua is starting to, and by January, when he will form a political party, it will be a party to reckon up with. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I employ you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.